How you doing, folks? Me too. You gotta bear with me. I'm very tired. Very tired of traveling, and very tired of doing comedy, and very tired of staring out at your vacant faces, looking back at me, wanting me to fill your empty lives with humor you couldn't possibly think of yourselves. Good evening. It's been a while since I've been here. It's great to be back wherever I am. I always love it when I'm here. Lots happened, I guess. Been on what I call my flying saucer tour, which means, like flying saucers, I too have been appearing in small southern towns in front of handfuls of hillbillies lately, and been doubting my own existence. I've noticed a certain anti-intellectualism in this country. Have you noticed that? Ever since around 1980, coincidentally enough. Last week I was in Nashville, Tennessee. After the show, I went to a Waffle House. I'm not proud of it, but I was hungry. And I'm sitting there and I'm eating and I'm reading a book, right? I'm alone, I don't know anybody, I'm eating and I'm reading a book. Fine, right? Waitress comes over to me. What you reading for? I said, wow, I've never been asked that. God dang it, you stumped me. Not what am I reading, but what am I reading for? I guess I read for a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones is so I don't end up being a fucking waffle waitress. Yeah, that'd have to be pretty high on the list. Then this trucker in the next booth gets up, stands over me and goes, well, looks like we got ourselves a reader. What the fuck's going on here? It's like I walked into a Klan rally in a Boy George costume or something, you know? This is a book I read. Am I stepping out of some intellectual closet here? There, I said it. I feel better. I'm telling you, man. Tennessee. You know, in many parts of our troubled world, people are yelling revolution, revolution. In Tennessee, they're yelling evolution. We want our thumbs. The thing is, they see people with thumbs on TV all day. Boy, that's got to drive them hog wild, huh? It's a thumb, goddammit. I can't say enough about the thumb. I'm telling you, man, there's some serious pockets of humanity out there. Go to some of these truck stops in the middle of nowhere, order coffee. Guy behind the counter goes, you want the 32 ounce or the large? Shit, how big is that large? You're gonna want to pull your car around back. I'm gonna start the pump. Oh, boy, that sounds like a lot of coffee, man. I don't know if I want to be awake that long in Tennessee, you know? They're nice people. They are. What would you describe them as? Rural? Backwoods? Hicks? After the show, one of them came up to me real excited. Man, you're great. You're cracking me up. I was about to spit. Sorry. Said, no, I loved it. I'd like you to meet my wife and sister. And there was one girl standing there. Not a thumb between them. That's one thing about traveling, man. I stay in hotels all the time. Anybody stay in hotels on a regular basis? Can you help me with something? Does do not disturb mean knock immediately in Spanish? Or what's the fucking problem here? Do not disturb. Fairly clear. Then again, I'm a reader. Put that on your door, within 5 minutes they're there. Housekeeping. That's not too disturbing, is it? Do you need fresh towels? Yeah, I'm gonna need to wipe up your blood if you keep knocking on that fucking door. They'll even walk in with a pass key. Have you ever had that? Your room, you're in it, do not disturb on the fucking door. Housekeeping. Strolls right. You're sitting there going, hey, hey, hey! I'm here to change the sheets. Yeah, come back in 5 minutes. You're gonna be working overtime on this crusty pillowcase. I'm young too, you better check the ceilings, baby. Like there's anything to jack off to in a hotel room. There's another symptom of the third mall from the sun, man. They got this thing in hotel rooms now. Instead of cable TV, they got a thing called Spectravision. You know what that is? Where you buy the movies. They got these movies on there. It says right there on the movie card, adult feature. Movie's called Sex Kittens. Adult feature. It's on after 12. Costs $6.35. Well, look. I'm an adult. I got $6.35, and I'm up after 12. Let's see the fucking film. Have you ever seen one of these? It's a pornographic movie, but the pornography is cut out of it. There is a frustrating hour. You wonder why people run through malls with automatic weapons these days, you know? I almost saw the pussy. I need to see the pussy. Now, I don't want to seem shallow, but I don't think the plot and dialogue alone are enough to carry these films, y'all. I'd leave those fucking scenes in if I were you, for continuity. They got all these weird cuts where you don't see the woman at all. But what do they leave in? Ah, the guy's hairy ass. Ding, 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 ding. Housekeeping. Go away! I'm looking at a guy's hairy ass. Wow, wow, wow. Where are the sex kittens? 2 guys make these movies. One guy films his own ass. The other guy has a wah-wah pedal and comes up with titles. These guys are making a fortune. Let's call this one Stewardesses in Heat. Good title, Timmy. Film my butt. Ding, 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 ding. Where are the stewardesses? Let's call this one Waitress Daisy Chain. Great, get a close-up. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, where are the fucking chicks? I gotta pay for these movies. The guy at the clerk was going, hey, you the guy that bought all the Harry, Bob, and Man-ass films? It didn't say that. It said Pink Librarians. Yeah, buddy, right. If it had said Harry, Bob, and Man-ass, I'd have never bought the motherfucker. God damn it. Is it me? And they have these, on the movie card it says, if you have any suggestions for our films, please write. I wrote him a letter and I said, yeah, cum shots. It's not an adult feature unless at the end someone's gooey, okay? Arcing ropes of jism hitting chins. That is an adult feature. Women licking up semen like kittens under a cow udder. That is an adult film. That's a Harry, Bob, and Man-ass. I don't know who that's for. I don't know who watches that. I mean, I've got that kind of time, but boy, the pornography industry. There's some pompous fucks, huh? You ever look at a hardcore pornographic magazine? They have this disclaimer that says, all of our models are 18 years and older. Huh, these are models, all of a sudden. Now, tell me something, Miss Model. How is jism being worn this year? Is it being worn back, or in bangs, or off the chin? Yeah, these are models. Yeah, here's Dusty modeling a 14-inch cock up her ass. Come on down, Dusty. This is how cocks are worn in Europe, you know. Yep, and here's Dallas with a penis ensemble. Yeah, these are models. Yeah, I'm an amusement engineer, okay? Adult features with no sex in them. That sounds like the throwback to AIDS. Is that what that is? Boy, AIDS, man. What other generation had anything comparable to AIDS, you know? The 50s, rug burn. I don't know how much AIDS scares y'all, but I got a theory. The day they come out with a cure for AIDS, guaranteed one shot, no problem cure, on that day, there's gonna be fucking in the streets, man. It's over! Who are you? Come here. What's your name? No, it's over. Yeah! Woo! And there's gonna be news cameras on every corner. They're fucking everywhere. This is Dan Rather, and you're not gonna believe this shit. Of course, all you're gonna see on the news is ding, 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 ding. That's right, the hairy bobbin man-ass. The one adults know and love. You never see my attitude in the press. That's what bugs me. You never see my point of view. For instance, gays in the military. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about it. Gays want to be in the military. Here's how I feel about it. All right? Anyone dumb enough to want to be in the military should be allowed in. End of fucking story. That should be the only requirement. I don't care how many push-ups you can do. Put on a helmet, go wait in that foxhole. We'll tell you when we need you to kill somebody. You know what I mean? I'm so sick. I've watched these fucking congressional hearings and all these military guys and all the pundits seriously, oh, the esprit de corps will be affected and we are such a moral... Excuse me, aren't y'all fucking hired killers? Shut up! You are thugs, and when we need you to go blow the fuck out of a nation of little brown people, we'll let you know. Until then... Where did the fucking military get all these more? We are the military. Is that a village of children and kids? Where's the napalm? I don't want any gay people hanging around me while I'm killing kids. I just don't want to see it. Don't tell me this military protects our freedom. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, there ain't no one out there who's a fucking threat to us, okay? They don't exist. Oh, I'm talking now only of countries we don't arm first, all right? If you want to split hairs, you got a point. Bill, what about the nations we sell arms to and then go blow the fuck out of them? Okay, they might be scary for about a day. We give them the old weapons, we use the new ones on them, you know. Fucking Iraq found that out, huh? You have the Scud, we have the Patriot. The Scud times 2, you fucks! Just keep selling them the shitty shit, you know. They'll fight the next year, they'll have muskets. America won a war with this. Yeah, 100 years ago! We got new shit now. Fuck. What is that? It's musket repellent. I can kill you by looking at you. So, smokers, thank you. Thank you, guys. Just smoke away, huh? Don't worry about us. Okay. How many smokers do we have here tonight? Smokers? Oh boy, listen to that energy they can pump out at will, huh? Thank you, guys. That was a valiant effort on your parts. Listen to this. How many non-smokers do we have here tonight? Non-smokers. You hear that? Bunch of whining little maggots, aren't they? Aren't they? Obnoxious, self-righteous slugs. I'd quit smoking if I didn't think I'd become one of them. The worst kind of non-smoker is the one where you're smoking and they just walk up to you. I always say, shoot, you're lucky you don't smoke. It's a hell of a cough, dude. I smoke all day and don't cough like that. Maybe you were conceived with a weak sperm. Maybe your dad was jacking off and your mom sat on it at the last second. Did I overreact? I didn't, did I? I think that's kind of cruel. I'm smoking and you come up coughing at me? Jesus. You go up to crippled people dancing too, you funks? Well, hey, Mr. Wheelchair, what's the problem? Come on, Ironside, race you. You fucking sadist. I'll smoke, I'll cough, I'll get the tumors, I'll die. Deal? Thank you, America. People say, well, it's not that. It's the secondary smoke. It's not just the smoke that you smoke, but the smoke that comes out of you. That's called secondary smoke. And that's not good smoke just because it came out of you. Shut the fuck up right now. God damn it, if I don't smoke, there's gonna be secondary bullets coming your way. Do you understand this? I'm fucking tense. All right, thank you. I've been on a fucking flying saucer tour for 3 months. Okay? Thank you. Hope you don't mind if I just enjoy my cig. I love when people in New York City complain about your smoking. Isn't that great? Yeah. These people are standing ankle deep in dog links, straddling a dead guy, you know? Apparently my cigarette's fucking up the delicate balance of nature here. Oh, this is bothering you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go over here to this pile of bum dung and put this out. There we go. Restore New York to that pristine state we know it exists in. If it weren't for my god-awful cigarette. Jesus, how much do you smoke a day, dude? Pack and a half, you little puss. Got a little, why don't you just put a dress on and swish around for us? Pack and a half. I smoke a pack and a half. It makes me ill. I go through 2 lighters a day, dude. I'm starting to feel it. Shit. But I do have this big fear, right? Doing smoking jokes in my act, showing up 5 years from now going, "Good evening, everybody." Remember me? Y'all were right. Smoking's bad. Ew. You ever seen that? Is that? Let me tell you something. If you're smoking out of a hole in your neck, I'd think about quitting. I would. And that's just me, you know? See, once again, I'm not being stringent with a rule of thumb. See, what's cool is every pack has a different Surgeon General's warning. Isn't that great? Mine say, warning, smoking may cause fetal injury or premature birth. Fuck it. Found my brand. Just don't get the ones that say lung cancer, you know, shop around, man. Yeah, give me a carton of low birth weights. What the fuck do I care? Cigarette smoke contains carbon monoxide. Well, so does my car, and it still fucking runs, so. Oh, shit. See, I smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, you know? Can I smoke? Can I? Like a fucking fiend, I can. I don't know what my attitude is. I'm trying to work on it all the time, you know. What the fuck? I'm drinking water tonight. That's pretty amazing. Water. It's really weird how your life changes, you know what I mean? Water. 4 years ago, opium. Isn't that weird? I mean, really. It's night and day. Night and fucking day. Some of y'all may remember me as a drinker. I was a weekend drinker. You know, I'd start on Saturday, end on Friday, and thought I was controlling it there. But I don't drink anymore. I don't do drugs anymore either than I'd say the average touring funk band. If I had to add it up. I don't do drugs anymore either. But I'll tell you something about drugs. I used to do drugs, but I'll tell you something honestly about drugs. Honestly, and I know it's not a very popular idea. You don't hear it very often anymore, but it is the truth. I had a great time doing drugs. Sorry. Never murdered anyone, never robbed anyone, never raped anyone, never beat anyone, never lost a job, a car, a house, a wife, or kids. Laughed my ass off and went about my day. Sorry. Now, where's my commercial? Why don't I get a commercial? Why is it always that other guy that gets the commercial? I lost my job, then my house, then my wife, then my car, then my kids. Don't do drugs. Well, I'm definitely not doing them with you. Fuck! Man, you're bumming me out. Get him out of here. Who invited Mr. Doom over? Get that guy out of here. The guy by the dip. He's bumming everyone out. He hadn't stopped talking. I wish he'd lose his fucking voice. I mean, I've lost my car before. Okay. Found it the next day, you know, no biggie. I don't think that warranted a commercial. I lost my car and, no, there it is by that dumpster. Forget it, see you tomorrow. You know, I've lost stuff, I'm not saying that. I knew we were in trouble in that damn egg commercial, that guy. I knew that was the government's take on drugs. You know, we're fucked, believe me. Here's your brain. I've seen a lot of weird shit on drugs. I've never, ever, 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 ever looked at an egg and thought it was a fucking brain. Not once, all right? I have seen UFOs split the sky like a sheep, but I have never, ever, ever looked at an egg and thought it was a fucking brain. Not once. I have had 7 balls of light come off of a UFO, lead me onto their ship, explain to me telepathically that we are all one and there is no such thing as death. But I have never, ever, ever, ever looked at an egg, thought it was a fucking brain. Now, maybe I wasn't getting good shit. I admit it, I see that commercial, I feel cheated. Hey, where's the stuff that makes eggs look like brains? That sounds neat. Did I quit too soon? What is that, CIA stash? You see the guy in that commercial? The guy's got a beer gut. All right, this is it. Look up, man. This is your brain. I ain't doing this again. That's your brain. The guy's drunk doing the fucking commercial, man. Here's your brain. That's an egg. That's a frying pan. That's a stove. You're an alcoholic. Dude, I'm tripping right now. And I still see that as a fucking egg, all right? I see the UFOs around it, but that is a goddamn egg in the middle. There's a hobbit eating it, but goddamn it, that hobbit is eating a fucking egg. He's on a unicorn, but that's a fucking egg, yeah. How dare you have a wino tell me not to do drugs? Why did I quit? Because after you've been taken aboard a UFO, it's kind of hard to top that, all right? You know, they have Alcoholics Anonymous. They don't have Alien Anonymous. Tell you what, though, going to AA meetings, which I have to do, but going there and hearing people talk about their fucking booze stories, you know, I'm sitting there. You know, the taste of gin, it's just so good. Fuck you, I've been on a UFO. Fuck off! I went drinking with aliens, you fucker. Shut up! I lost my wife. I lost an alien culture who wanted to take me to the planet Arcturus. Fuck you. I mean, I don't know if I've gotten the resentment, you know, forgiveness part down in the program, but one day at a time. I just cannot, you know, believe in a war against drugs when they have anti-drug commercials on TV all day long, followed by "This bud's for you." I got news for you, folks. A1, alcohol is a drug. B2, and here's the rub, alcohol kills more people than crack, coke, and heroin combined each year. So, thanks for inviting me to your little alcoholic drug den here tonight. You fine, upstanding citizens, you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now, you know why? If I was going to have a drug be legal, it would not be alcohol. You know why? There's better drugs and better drugs for you. That's a fact. So you can stop your internal dialogue. Well, wait a minute, Bill. Alcohol is an acceptable form of social interaction, which for thousands of years has been the norm under which human beings have congregated and formed socialist grids, and they would congregate. Shut the fuck up. Your denial is beneath you, and thanks to the use of hallucinogenic drugs, I see through you. Pot is a better drug than alcohol, fact, and I'll prove it to you. You're at a ball game, you're at a concert, someone's really violent, aggressive, and obnoxious. Are they drunk or are they smoking pot? Drunk. The one and only correct answer. Tell them what they won, Johnny. I've never seen people on pot get in a fight because it is fucking impossible. Hey, buddy. Hey, Wood. End of argument. Say you get in a car accident and you've been smoking pot. You're only going 4 miles an hour. Shit, we hit something. Forgot to open the garage door, man. Gotta get the garage door open so Domino's knows we're home. But I'll tell you the truth. I have never heard one reason that rang true why marijuana is against the law. That rang true now. I'm not talking about the reasons the government tells us, because I hope you know this. I think you do. All governments are lying cocksuckers. Hope you know that. Good. All right. I mean, marijuana grows everywhere, serves 1,000 different functions, all of them positive. To make marijuana against the law is like saying God made a mistake. You know what I mean? It's like God on the seventh day looked down at his creation, said, there it is, my creation, perfect and holy in all ways. Now I can rest. Oh my me. I left fucking pot everywhere. I should never have smoked that joint on the third day. If I leave pot everywhere, that's going to give people the impression they're supposed to use it. Now I have to create Republicans. So you see, it's a vicious cycle. And I'm not promoting the use of drugs, believe me. I'm not. I've had bad times on drugs, okay? I mean, look at this haircut. Fuck. Tell you, I live in New York now, man. I tell you, man, the war on drugs is definitely taking a ceasefire there. I mean, it's incredible. They sell drugs out loud on the streets. Heroin, 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 coke, 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 smoke, smoke. Heroin, heroin. Those guys bug the shit out of me. So I'm walking down the street one day. This guy's walking ahead of me, passes one of those dealers. He looks at him, he goes, heroin, heroin, heroin. I pass him, he looked at me, he goes, glue. I can afford heroin, you fucker. I'm doing laundry right now. As soon as my shirt's out of the cleaners, I'm coming back and buying some of that shit from you. I mean, he embarrassed me to death, all right? I was mortified. Glue. Fucker. Where's a bank machine? Come here. Come here, Mr. Dealer. Come here. I'm going to show you my balance. Then I'm going to buy heroin from that little kid across the street. Fuck you. New York's a rather tense town. Hey, Hey, man, that Clarence Thomas thing. I guess you watched that, eh? Boy, I tell you something. I learned something very important watching that Clarence Thomas hearing. You know what I learned? I don't stand a fucking chance. Don't even call the committee to order. It'd be a real short hearing. Mr. Hicks, are you familiar at all with a video series called Clam Lappers Volumes 1 through 90? All of them? I don't recall. Mr. Hicks, are you familiar at all with a man named Manuel who works at the Show World Adult Video Parlor? Manny! Mr. Hicks, they subpoena me. They subpoena me. But I tell you, after the Pee Wee Herman thing and then after the Clarence Thomas hearings, pornography's gotten a really bad name in our country. And I'd like to state for the record right now, I love pornography. Love it. I have tapes that are pure fucking art, I'm telling you. People fucking, sucking, every imaginable position, the finest looking women, fucking, sucking. I love it. For the record. Well, Mr. Hicks, thank you for your testimony. I don't know if we have a place for you right now on the Supreme Court. But boy, you ever thought about becoming a senator? Come here, boy. Bring some of them tapes over here. Look at that. Whoa. Bring them over to Teddy's house. Yeah, look at that there. Woo, she go to that like a duck to water. Look at that there. How, how, how. That is one of my big fears in life, that I'm gonna die, you know, and my parents are gonna have to come clean out my apartment. Find that porno wing I've been adding on to for years. There'll be 2 funerals that day. Just see my mom going through my stuff. Look, honey, here's Bill when he was a Cub Scout. Look how cute my baby is. His little short pants and his little hat. Look how cute my baby was. I wonder what's in this box over here. Rear entry, volume 1 through 40. The only guy going through the gates of heaven with his mom spanking him. Mom, they were on sale. Someone named Manny called. Oh, shit. That's the problem with this country. One of many, but this whole issue of sexuality and pornography, which I don't understand what pornography is. I really don't. To me, pornography is, you know, spending all your money and not educating the people of America, but spending it instead on weapons. That's pornographic to me. That's totally filthy. And et cetera, down the line. You all, in your fucking hearts, know the goddamn arguments. Okay, great. But no one knows what pornography is. Supreme Court says pornography is any act that has no artistic merit and causes sexual thoughts. That's their definition, essentially. No artistic merit causes sexual thought. Sounds like every commercial on television, doesn't it? You know, when I see those 2 twins on that Double Mint commercial, I'm not thinking of gum. I am thinking of chewing. Maybe that's the connection they're trying to make. What? You've all seen that Busch beer commercial. The girl in the short hot pants opens the beer bottle on her belt buckle, leaves it there, and it foams over her hand and over the bottle. And the voiceover goes, "Get yourself a Busch." You know what that looks like? Nah, no way. I'll tell you the commercial they'd like to do if they could, and I guarantee if they could, they'd do this right here. Here's the woman's face, beautiful. Camera pulls back, naked breast. Camera pulls back, she's totally naked. Legs apart. 2 fingers right here. And it just says, drink Coke. Now, I don't know the connection here. God damn, if Coke getting on my shopping list that way. Dr. Pepper. Snickers satisfying. Damned if I'm not buying these products. My teeth are rotting out of my head. I'm glued to the television. I'm as big as a fucking couch. More Snickers, more Coke. That's what I find ironic, too, is that people who are against these things that cause sexual thoughts are generally fundamentalist Christians who also believe you should be fruitful and multiply. Boy, they walk a tightrope every day, don't they? How do we be fruitful and multiply and not think about it? We could sing hymns during it. One stroke at a time, sweet Jesus. One stroke at a time, sweet Lord. I did that joke in Alabama and Fife, and these three rednecks met me after the show. Hey, buddy, come here. Met the funny man, come here. Hey, buddy, we're Christians. We don't like what you said. He said, then forgive me. Later, when I was hanging from the tree, you do a commercial, you're off the artistic roll call forever. And that goes for everyone except Willie Nelson. $24 million tax bill. Willie was a little looser than the rest of us. I just avert my eyes when he sings about tacos, you know what I mean? It's so fucking... I'm sitting here selling tacos, oh, waiting for the woman in the rose tattoo. My butt is so loose. Oh, this is so sad. Is he done yet? Nope. I love picante and iced tea. Taco Bell has them for me. Oh, my butt hurts so bad. Oh, this is so sad. Is he finished yet? Nope. I love nachos with chips and dip and love the things that I can get. And oh, my butt is hurting me. Oh, poor Willie. Poor fucking Willie. Oh, God. Let's pass the hat. Get him off the Taco Bell commercial. We gotta save Willie. Okay, folks. It's confession time. It's a confession in the way of a question. Is anyone here like me in that they are compelled, obsessed, and drawn beyond their will to watch the show Cops every fucking night? I'm not alone? Oh, thank God! Thank God! I thought I was alone! Hi, I'm Bill, and I'm a Cops watcher. Hi, Bill. I am obsessed by that fucking show. I can't not watch it. I'm like a guy with a sore tooth. I can't quit touching it, you know? Ow, ow. Oh, Cops is on. Ow. I've never been in so many trailer parks, ever. Each night I'm in a different... I could buy a trailer right now. I know that much about them from the show Cops. I have double wide. This is sick, man. I can't, you know. And I love it because every night it's the same show. A woman has been beaten by her husband. Her head looks like a melon. The cops are called on a domestic call because the trailer next door couldn't hear the results of the American Gladiators contest or something over her shrieking. I don't know why they called. I don't know how they had a phone. But anyway... The cops are called, right? And they come to the trailer. Her 14 little cracker spawn are peering around her gingham skirt. Their eyes are so close together, the left eye is in the right socket and the right eye is in the left socket. Some genetic mutation due to inbreeding here. I don't get it. What does their family tree look like? A stump? And every time, the woman stands up for the fucking guy. Head looks like a melon. He didn't mean to hit me, officer. He didn't mean to hit me. He's a good man. Don't take him away. I fell asleep in the driveway and he run over my head with the truck. He's a good man. He don't mean no harm. He passed out under the trailer right now with his dog, Skeeter. Fuck cops, send in the SWAT team. She doesn't need children. Okay, and it's a judgment call and I'm making it, but it's also happens to be true, which gives it the force, that extra oomph. She needs no more children. Okay? Okay. Can't support them, can't feed them, can't raise them, don't even love them. Punk. Bring him on. Why don't you just get the fucking cop's camera to shine it up your fucking pussy and film the little criminal coming out? This is crime prevention. Here comes another illiterate, unwanted child. Cuff him, Badano. Can you calm down on your rutting just for a couple of seconds until we figure out this food air deal? Well, who are you to judge? Who makes you judge? What makes you think he's no better than Jesus? And she stands up for this guy. This fucking cracker's balls deep in that whore every night. I haven't been laid in 3 fucking years. It's not right. So anyway, L.A., man. L.A., what a nightmare place. Home of the pedestrian right-of-way law. You ever heard of this law? It's true. Pedestrian right-of-way law. What this law is, believe this or not, it's absolutely true. If a pedestrian decides to cross the road in L.A. at any point, any time, or anywhere on the road, I mean, that if they're just walking along, I want to be over there now. Step in road. Every car, by law, has to stop and let this person cross the fucking road. Love to see those fuckers try that around here. Wouldn't that be fun? Some LA tourist here and stepping in the road. We just speed up, turn our wipers on, you know. Bad call, brother. No great loss. He was from Los Angeles. The stupidest fucking law. How many of y'all wondered, like I did, during the L.A. riots when those people were being pulled out of their trucks and beaten half to death? How many of y'all wondered, like I did? Step on the fucking gas, man. They're on foot, you're in a truck. I think I see a way out of this. It's that pedestrian right-of-way law. Gang of youth stepped in front of their trucks, Molotov cocktails, clubs in hand, every one of these California idiots. Freeze frame. Dun, 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 dun. That fucking Reginald Denny, that truck driver, never gonna stop again, I guarantee you. Can be an old woman with a baby carriage crossing the road. He's just. Not today, lady, not today. Tried stopping once. Didn't work out too well for me. Some of y'all may have caught me getting my ass kicked on the news. Go ahead and mail that $25 ticket to me, brother. I'll take that over the 2,500 stitches I had in my left fucking cheek. That poor guy, Reginald Denny. Jesus. Everyone, all over the world, people watch this guy get his ass kicked repeatedly, and everyone in the fucking world in every country was thinking the same thing. Step on the goddamn gas. What are you doing? Every French people, why you not step on the petrol? The petrol. The Mack truck surely outrun the gang of people, right? You could have avoided all this with just one little like that. You're through them at that point. Tap the fucking pedal. Chinese. Why you not step on gas? Why you? Man. I bet you anything that Reginald Denny is an exemplary employee at that trucking service he works at, man. His boss is thrilled to have him now. Wow, it's Reginald. Here again, ahead of schedule. Unbelievable. It's ahead of schedule every run he makes now. It's as though he ain't stopping out there. Incredible. I'd love to give him a raise, but every time I run up to the cab, he starts backing away. Seems rather skittish. I was over in England. I went over to England the day the L.A. riots occurred. I left L.A. the day the L.A. riots occurred. Unbelievable timing. I left L.A. Bye, Bill. Enjoy England. I will. Y'all have fun while I'm gone. We will, Bill. Bye. I land at Heathrow Airport 11 hours later, pass a newspaper stand. L.A. burns to ground. Holy shit! Did I leave a cigarette lit? How much are these? Let's see if my picture's in here, man. It's literally the timing. And I'm over there in England, you know, trying to get news of the riots, you know, and all these Brit people are trying to sympathize with me. Oh, Bill, crime is horrible. Bill, if it's any consolation, crime is horrible here too. Shut up. This is Hobbiton and I'm Bilbo Hicks, okay? This is a land of fairies and elves. You do not have crime like we have crime. I appreciate you trying to be, you know, diplomatic, but you ought to see English crime. If only we had crime like this, you know. It's hilarious. You don't know if you're reading the front page or the comic section over there. I swear to God. I read an article, front page of the paper one day in England. Yesterday, some hooligans knocked over a dustbin in Shaftesbury. The hooligans are loose. The hooligans are loose. What if they become ruffians? I would hate to be a dustbin in Shaftesbury tonight. No one knows what it's like to be a dustbin in Shaftesbury with hooligans. The hell are you talking about? Hooligan, ruffian? Speak English. It's crip, blood. I mean, I'm sure it's a serious thing, hooligans, but it just sounds stupid, doesn't it? Picture a bunch of pale guys with penny loafers and no socks. We're the hooligans. Hey, you fucker, come here. Nope, got to catch us. You corner me, I might become a scallywag.
Yeah. It doesn't sound scary at all, does it? They have proper crime there. Yeah, I'd love to put the Hooligans up against the Bloods in L.A. That would be a short gang battle. We're the Hooligans. Huh? Hula something. I didn't catch it all. Motherfucker danced up to me and patted me on the head. A pale motherfucker. Look at that thing. This wouldn't be a long gang battle. I'm betting on the Bloods. What about Clinton? Is there any hope in Clinton? There's no fucking hope in that guy. They're all the same. I'll show you politics in America. Here it is, right here. I think the puppet on the right shares my beliefs. I think the puppet on the left is more to my liking. Hey, wait a minute. There's one guy holding up both puppets. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control. Here's Love Connection. Watch this and get fat and stupid. By the way, keep drinking beer, you fucking morons. I have this feeling, man, because you know there's a handful of people actually run everything. That's true. It's provable. It's not I'm not a conspiracy nut. It's provable. Handful, very small elite run and own these corporations, which include the mainstream media. I have this feeling who's ever elected president, like Clinton was, no matter what your promises you promise on the campaign trail, blah, 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 when you win, you go into this smoky room with the 12 industrialist, capitalist scumfucks who got you in there, and you're in this smoky room, and this little film screen comes down, and a big guy in a cigar, roll the film. And it's a shot of a Kennedy assassination from an angle you've never seen before. It looks suspiciously off the grassy knoll. And then the screen goes up, and the lights come up, and they go to the new president. Any questions? Just what my agenda is. First we bomb Baghdad. You got it. Folks, it's time to evolve ideas. Evolution did not end with us growing thumbs. You do know that, right? It didn't end there. We're at the point now where we're going to have to evolve ideas. The reason the world's so fucked up is we're undergoing evolution. And the reason our institutions, our traditional religions are all crumbling is because they're no longer relevant. They're no longer relevant. So it's time for us to create a new philosophy and perhaps even a new religion, you see. And that's okay, because that's our right, because we are free children of God with minds who can imagine anything. And that's kind of our role. How do you evolve ideas? I'll give you an example right here. By the way, there are more dick jokes coming. Please relax. I know I'm starting to lose them a little bit here with this shit. I'm like digging a fucking hole right now. And another thing. Where the hell did Bill go? He dug himself right through the planet. I hear people heckling in Chinese right now. Why you don't do dick joke? Do dick joke. Win crowd back. No one wants to hear your philosophy. They want to hear dick joke. Wow, what a completely rational heckler. They pay to hear dick joke, not to hear you talk about the President Bush. Here's how you evolve an idea. I'll give you an example. Why is the drug czar of this country? Well, let's go back. Why do we have a drug czar in this country? A. B. Why is he a cop? Why isn't he a guy in recovery who's had an alcohol and or drug addiction and overcome it? And why doesn't he help people with the same problem with compassion rather than condemnation? Why do we put people who are on drugs in jail? They're sick. They're not criminals. Sick people don't get healed in jail. See, it makes no sense. And if we evolve the idea, you see, the planet might be more compassionate and something like heaven might dawn. I want everyone here to take the 5 dried grams I taped under your all chairs right now. Under your chairs. Check them out. Check them out. Under your chair. Let's go, man. The fucking UFOs are waiting in the 5th dimension. Let's go! We'll do it later. We'll do it as a closer. Oh, shit. And I don't care what you believe, but you got to admit beliefs are odd. You know what I mean? You have to admit that. A lot of Christians wear crosses around their necks. You think when Jesus comes back, he ever wants to see a fucking cross? Kind of like going up to Jackie Onassis with a rifle pendant on, you know? Just thinking of John, Jackie, just thinking of John. Just thinking of John, baby. I love him. Don't love me that much. Another great thing about Bush being gone, it ends 12 years of fundamentalist Christians in the fucking White House. Thank you, God. Finally, my prayer got through. I was on hold with that prayer for about 8 years with fucking Reagan. God, help us. God, are you there? Surely this is a really bad fucking joke, God. This B-actor, idiot, fucking illiterate, bozo-looking fuck can't be the president of the country, can he? God, not really. Reach your hands down from the clouds and pinch my butt. Make sure I'm not dreaming! Finally, my prayer got through. Did y'all know that? You want to hear something absolutely? This is fascinating to me. This is absolutely fascinating. Fundamentalist Christians believe the world is 12,000 years old. Is that? Let's just think about that. Okay, now. Isn't that great? And I ask them, how do you think that? Why do you think the world's 12,000 years old? They go, well, we added up all the people born from Adam and Eve, added up their ages, roughly 12,000 years. Wow, well, how scientific. Boom, I can't fucking argue with that kind of, research. You think the world's 12,000 years old? That's right. Okay, can I ask you a question? Sure. It's a one-word question. Fine. Dinosaur. I mean, if the world's 12,000 years old and the Bible covers it, why didn't someone bring up fucking dinosaurs? You think someone would have brought that up somewhere in the goddamn book. And Jesus and the disciples walked down the path towards Nazareth, but oh, the trail was blocked by a giant brontosaurus with a splinter in his paw. And the disciples did run a screaming, what a big fucking lizard lord. I'm sure gonna mention this in my book, said Luke. Well, I'm sure gonna mention it in my book, said Matthew. I'm not sure what I saw, said Thomas. Timothy nudged him. It was a big fucking lizard, Thomas. But Jesus was unafraid. And he took the splinter from the brontosaurus' paw, and the brontosaurus became his friend. And Jesus sent him to Scotland, where he lived in a loch, oh, so many years, attracting fat American families with their fat fucking dollars to look for the Loch Ness Monster. And oh, the Scots did praise the Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. 12,000 years old. I asked this guy, I said, come on, man, dinosaur fossils, what's the deal? He goes, God put those here to test our faith. I think God put you here to test my faith, dude. I think I figured this out. That's what this guy said. Does that bother anyone here? The idea that God might be fucking with our heads? Anyone have trouble sleeping restfully with that thought in their head? God's running around burying fossils. We'll see who believes in me now. I'm a prankster god. I am killing me. You know? You die, you go to St. Peter. Did you believe in dinosaurs? Well, yeah, there's fossils everywhere. What are you, an idiot? God was fucking with you. Giant flying lizard, you moron. That's one of God's easiest jokes. It seems so plausible. Bound for the lake of fire. You ever notice how people who believe in creationism look really unevolved? Eyes real close together, big furry hands and feet. I'll believe God created me in one day. Yeah, it looks like he rushed it. Now we have women priests. What do y'all think of that? Women priests.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's fine, women priests, you know. So what? Now we got priests of both sexes I don't listen to. Fuck, I don't care. Have one with 3 balls and 8 titties. I don't fucking care, you know. Have a hermaphrodite one. I don't care. Have one with gills and a trunk. I might go to that service. I don't give a fuck, okay? While I appreciate your quaint traditions, superstitions, and, you know, I, on the other hand, am an evolved being who deals solely with the source of light which exists in all of us in our own minds. No middleman required. But anyway, I appreciate your little games and shit. And you're putting on the tie and going to church. But you know, there's a living God who will talk directly fucking to you. Sorry, not through the pages of the Bible that forgot to mention dinosaurs. I was over in Australia during Easter, which was interesting. Interesting to note, they celebrate Easter the same way we do, commemorating the death and resurrection of Jesus by telling our children a giant bunny rabbit left chocolate eggs in the night. Now, I wonder why we're fucked up as a race. Anybody got any clues out there? Or where do you get this shit from, you know? Why those two things, you know? Why not goldfish left Lincoln logs in your sock drawer, you know? As long as we're making shit up, go hog wild, you know? At least a goldfish with a Lincoln log on its back going across your floor to your sock drawer has a miraculous connotation to it. Mummy, I woke up today and there was a Lincoln log in my sock drawer. That's the story of Jesus. Who comes up with this shit? I've read the Bible. I can't find the word bunny or chocolate anywhere in that fucking book. Do y'all have different books of the Bible than I do? Are y'all Gideons? Who are the fucking Gideons? Ever met one? No. Ever seen one? No. But they're all over the fucking world putting Bibles in hotel rooms. Every hotel room. This Bible was placed here by a Gideon. When? I've been here all day. I ain't seen shit. I saw the housekeeper come and go. I saw the minibar guy come and go. I've never laid eyes on a fucking Gideon. What are they, ninjas? Where are they? Where are they from? Gideon? What the fuck are these people? I'm gonna capture a Gideon. I'm gonna make that my hobby. I am. I'm gonna call the front desk one day. Yeah, I don't seem to have a Bible in my room. I don't know, with all the margaritas we buy, we can afford a child, honey. And I'll go you one further. And this is the one, folks. This is the idea that has made me virtually an anonymous figure in America for the last 16 years. I have watched my crowds dwindle. I am going nowhere and nowhere quick. If you have children here tonight, and I assume some of you do, I am sorry to tell you this. They are not special. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's don't have any... Wait, don't misunderstand me. I know a lot of y'all are... What? Well, I don't... Wait. Let's be clear on this. I know you think they're special. I'm aware of that. I'm just trying to tell you, they're not. Do you know that every time a guy comes, he comes 200 million sperm? Did you know that? 200 million sperm. And you mean to tell me you think your child is special? Because 1 out of 200 million sperm, that load. We're talking one load. Connected. Gee, what are the fucking odds? 200, you know what that means? I have wiped entire civilizations off of my chest. With a gray gym sock. That is special. Entire nations have flaked and crusted in the hair around my navel. Maybe even Gideon. That is special. And I want you to think about that, you two egg-carrying beings out there. With that holier than thou, we have the gift of life. Attitude. I've tossed universes in my underpants while napping. Boom, a Milky Way shoots into my jockey shorts. Oh, what's for fucking breakfast? Here is my final point. Oh, thank you, God. About drugs, about alcohol, about pornography, whatever that is. What business is it of yours what I do, read, buy, see, or take into my body as long as I do not harm another human being on this planet? Amen. And for those of you out there who are having a little moral dilemma in your head how to answer that question, I'll answer it for you. None of your fucking business. Take that to the bank, cash it, and go fucking on a vacation out of my life. But see, here's their argument to that each and every time. But we have to protect the children. We have to protect the children. Let me tell you something. Children are smarter than any of us. You know how I know that? I don't know one child with a full-time job and children. Yeah, they're quick, these kids, man. They're fucking quick. But where did this veneration of childbirth come from? I missed that meeting, I'll tell you that. Oh, childbirth is such a miracle. It's such a miracle. Wrong. No more a miracle than eating food and a turd coming out of your ass. You know what a miracle is? A miracle is raising a kid who doesn't talk at a fucking movie theater. That. There's your goddamn miracle. If it were a miracle, then not every 9 months any yin-yang in the world could drop a litter of these mewling fucking cabbages on the planet. And in case you have not checked a single mom statistics lately, the miracle is spreading like fucking wildfire. Hallelujah. Trailer parks all over America, filling up with little miracles. Thunk, thunk, thunk,
Look at all my little miracles. Thunk. Filling up my trailer like a sardine can. Look at them. Thunk. You know it'd be a real miracle if I could remember your daddy's name, god damn it. Thunk. I guess I'll have to call you Trucker Jr. That's all I remember about your daddy was his fuzzy little potbelly riding on top of me, shooting his caffeine-ridden semen into my belly to produce my little waterhead miracle baby child. Thunk. There's your brother, Pizza Boy Delivery Jr. Thunk. There's your other brother, Exterminator Jr. Thunk. There's your other brother, Will Work for Food Jr. Thank you very much. Good night.